Hi everybody, it's RPG Grandma, and I got a message up here I gotta get rid of. I'm not editing that out. Okay, one of the things in here is the Wandering Monster table, and so I wanted to talk a little bit about what's in this forest because it's kind of interesting. It's not what you expect to find in the White Cliffs of Dover. Remember, it's this chalk environment that they're in. But let's take a look. So we got giant ants. We have baboons. We have black bears. Okay. We have wild boar. Okay, that's a staple of Europe. Giant centipedes. Oh, sure. Wild dogs. Okay. Killer frogs. Well, there is a river. Gnolls. All right. Those are intelligent creatures. Harpies, also intelligent, very intelligent creepers. Hyenas. Okay. Kobolds. Looks like these are more your goblinist looking ones, but okay. Lizard. Lizard man. Cavemen. Orc. Giant rats. Satyrs. Skeletons. Tigers. And the common wolf. Well, that's an interesting mixed bag. It is true that tigers, like the Siberian tiger, overlap with the territory of wolves in parts of Europe or Eurasia, where Europe and Asia kind of start merging. And it is true that there were, for instance, not that they're on here, but there was lions once across Europe. Gnolls, either see them as dog men or hyena men. I like hyena men myself. They can have that laugh. But it's got a strange mix of stuff. So this medieval environment, fantasy medieval environment, is a little bit different than your standard one. To be quite honest, your standard, what I would call standard D&D, simply because of the African influence with the baboons and the tigers. Well, I don't even Africa. Maybe more. Well, you got hyenas. African Indian influence. So there's that. I mean, obviously, you could find a similar creature and that has similar, attacks and, hit points and stuff to replace. Now, in looking at these, some of these monsters are deadly. If the players choose to fight them to the death, it might be the player's death. Also, the wandering monsters encounter will always attack. Again, it's taking all agency away from the players, which is not good. Adjust the number of wandering monsters encountered to the number of player characters. Limit the number to 1 to hit 2 or 2 hit die monsters to twice the number of player characters, and 3 plus hit die monsters to 1 per player character. The wandering monsters encounter will always attack. What level was this for again? Levels 2 to 4? Maybe. Look, it's an unforgiving world. If they foolishly want to not run away when attacked by 20 baboons, baboons can mess you up, man. With a 3 plus 3 hit dice monster, is that what they're? No, that's the bears. 1 to 3 bears. It's the baboons are a 1+1. I was going to say that's high for a baboon. But still, baboons can mess you up, man. Especially a whole pack of those things. I don't know. The Egyptians used them like dogs to catch, criminals and stuff. They were greatly feared. Which gives you potential for the town. I mean, the town sheriff or equivalent, whatever the law is in town, they could have a dog, or they could have some baboons on a leash. Why not? Seriously, why not? They're in the forest. Also, because these things are in the forest, they should be a problem at times in the town. Like, you could have, Farmer John having a problem with, baboons. You got rats. You would have problems with rats maybe in the field. I don't know exactly where the skeletons are coming from, but, undead skeletons, you get necromancers, evil, causing the dead to rise from the cemetery. Work with it, people, work with it. But the point is, it's an unusual group of critters that they put in this module. But I think you could work with it. I mean, we got, we're going to have nymphs, dryads, so having harpies and satyrs, that's just more power for the course, to be quite honest, out in the woods. So why not? Giant centipedes exploding out and stealing someone's horse, sure. For dinner. Giant centipedes could be a problem. 2 to 12. Yeah, that could, their hit die is 1/4, but 12 of those suckers falling into a pit of giant centipedes could be a problem. So I'm just saying, Forest Oracle, we're going to keep on trucking on this bad boy. I've got more videos to make, but make it work. When you get things like that, think about how you can work them in. And then once they're in your campaign somewhere, that changes the environment of the place. That you have baboons in the forest. Makes it more like a forest you would have maybe in India or someplace. So is the village really more of a medieval Indian village? Could be. Why not? Right? So you might want to change his name then, but that's up to you, You're the DM. Everyone have a great day and bye.